Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode 3 of our association on Nba2K14. So basically this episode, we're going to continue with our schedule. Um, so I've decided that when we don't like a player, that player just doesn't perform the way they should, we need to release them or get a trade. The bad thing is, like, if we wanted to trade someone, we need to trade someone for about the same skill level. So I've been considering trying to trade Rudy Gay for Iguodala. Now, I kind of want to check to see if it'll work, and if it does, I'll think about it, and maybe give Rudy Gay some more playing time. And so let's see. They have about the same, but I think it's not going to work because I think Iguodala is going to be better. Now, I don't know what team drafted Andre. No, I'm going to shooting guard. Okay, I don't know what team. God dang it. Going to shooting guard. I don't know what team might have drafted. This is Kobe. Okay, Andre Iguodala. We're going to try to find Andre Iguodala. I think he is a shooting guard, but I don't know if, like... Okay, there can't be too many possibilities. Wait. Still looking. Maybe I passed him. Let's see. Looking. Iguodala. Well, what? Where? Okay, maybe he's playing a different position. Let's just go to all positions. No, not picks. All positions. Okay, he should be the top. Andre Drummond. Blake Griffin. Okay. Where's Andre Iguodala? He's not here. He's decided not to show up today. Okay, Spurs can't get him. Not here. Rajon Rondo. Well, what is this? Well, they got LeBron James, Eric Bledsoe, Nate Robinson, and Avery Bradley. That seems like too many point guards he just drafted. Okay. Yeah, so Andre Iguodala. Oh, here he is. Let's see if we can get this. It's valid, but that's invalid because it's 4 years. I think we can get one more player. We need to get one more player. So, who should we trade? Not Thaddeus Young. Not Wesley Matthews. See if we can get Danny Green for it. No, okay, that doesn't work. We would get somebody a little bit less or something. Danny Green. Okay, how would we make it? How would we make it valid? Illegal trade. The Bobcats are over the salary cap of a team over the salary cap may acquire a limited amount of salary in trade. For this trade, the Bobcats would acquire 1 point more than allowed. Alright. Maybe we need to remove him and give them Thaddeus Young or something. So that's valid, but this is invalid. So let's see what this means. Okay, so 4.2. So who has like a 4.2 million contract? Let's just see. Okay, that doesn't work either. Okay, 4 point something millions. Anybody have a 4 million contract? Austin Rivers. Still doesn't work. Let's see why. 0.3 allowed. Alright. Kevin Durant. Oh, it's oh, God. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't give him Kevin Durant. That is not something I can do. Which is sucky. I can't draft Andre Iguodala. I feel like I'm being stupid and there's a way that I can trade. See Delonte West? Nah. We'll keep Rudy Gay. We'll keep him. It's fine. Okay. Anyways, took me about 5 minutes to figure that out. If you have an idea of how we can get Andre Iguodala, because I feel like Andre Iguodala would be better than Rudy Gay, But I feel like they have about the same stats, so it should be easy. But if you have any ideas of how we can get him or what we should do, leave your comments. Basically, the 3-point was kind of boosted last episode. It wasn't like all the way up, but it was kind of boosted. So yeah, but this episode I unboosted it and I boosted all the alley-oop stats. So if we can actually get an alley-oop and dunks going, then that should be entertaining. But that's something that can't just win a game. So this game should be more interesting. We'll try to trade Rudy Gay or somebody with another good person. If they don't, they got Carmelo. Ooh, that should be interesting. But if they don't perform the way they should, we'll trade them. But we're gonna give them some time anyways. I shouldn't just trade Rudy Gay for Iguodala right away anyways.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball.
West.
A Friday night NBA presentation. It's going to be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Orlando Magic.
Alright, I like this.
And now,
I think right now Weston Matthews is probably our best choice.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Welcome, sports
They got
fans.
Ray Allen,
Thanks for
Darren
joining
Carlson,
us.
Carmelo, Ed Davis,
With
and
Steve
Kendrick
Kerr and
Perkins.
Clark Kellogg, this
Seems
is
like an
Kevin
okay
Harlan.
team, but they're not
And
rated
it's
that
time
well.
for
So.
NBA basketball on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today.
It's weird to see
Kevin
DeAndre Jordan at
And
45.
one thing
That's
that
just a weird
Durant
number.
has made very clear in
All right,
his
Thaddeus
young
Young, even
career
though
is that he's
three
going
threes
to
were
be a
boosted
factor
last
in
game,
clutch
he just
situations.
owned.
He wants the ball
All right,
in
let's
his
get Thaddeus
hands
Young
to put the game
inside.
on the line.
Pass it
You know,
out.
he's got that
Kevin Durant against
lean,
Carmelo.
thin body and
Everyone saw that
looks a
coming.
little
Ooh,
wispy and carefree
switching
out there.
that too.
But underneath
More looked
that
like a 3 to me,
jersey
but I guess he
beats
stepped
the
over the
heart
line.
and
All right,
edge
should be an interesting
of, I think,
matchup.
a killer
Carmelo
in
and
terms of
Kevin
putting the ball in
Durant
the basket.
happens in real
Look
life
at the
too.
last game for the Orlando Magic. It
It's
was
like
a win
Carmelo
against
always
the
goes
Timberwolves in
against
Minnesota.
star players,
It was
and
just
then
a textbook
people
performance.
always
That game
cover
was all
Carmelo with
theirs.
star players.
Once they
'Cause,
got it
you
going,
gotta
it
get your
was
best players against your
full
best players.
speed
So.
ahead.
And
What
they
makes
did
sense.
just what you have to do.
Unless
as a
one of your
road
best
team,
players
guys.
isn't
They
the
never
best on
allowed any
defense.
momentum to build up against
All right,
them.
let's have a battle.
Every time
See
they
if KD.
took a punch, they had a counter.
Yeah, I can't
You'll
give
like
KD
this,
away for
Steve.
Andre Iguodala,
Reverse
even though Andre
spurtability,
Iguodala is my
we
favorite
call
player.
that.
It just doesn't
They
make any
had
sense.
defensive lapses, they immediately made up for
Oh
it with
wow, I
some
passed it.
instant offense.
He still lost the ball.
Taken
Okay.
away by Anthony.
Okay, Carmelo, I'm not gonna be a douche about that. You're trying to do some cool moves and nobody was guarding
Allen
you.
against Gay.
All right, Ray Allen's taking outside. Can't let him get the 3.
Allen dishes to Collison.
Okay, I don't know about that shooting
And
foul.
there's the whistle.
He fouled him.
Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go
Kevin
to the
Durant.
line. It's on Kevin
All right.
Durant.
You know, Darren Collison, DC as he's known, is a guy that does everything you want from a point guard at a decent level, but
Okay.
really doesn't excel at anything in a
Kevin
great
Durant might have to
fashion.
take over, but
Sort of falls
I
into the
need
jack of all
get
trades
everybody to
category.
contribute.
And
Thaddeus
Clark, you
Young.
mentioned Collison
I think
not
he's
dominant in
he's,
any one
his
category.
matchup's pretty
What
good.
area, Steve, do you think that
Yeah, I
Darren
think the person
Collison
guarding
can
Thaddeus
improve
Young
on?
can't
Well,
guard
he
him
can be a very good
as well as
defender when he
Thaddeus
puts
Young
pressure
is.
on
So I think
defenses,
Thaddeus
so
Young
he's
should
gotta
be a
focus
good outlet
on
in this
that
game.
end of the floor, and then offensively.
And let me
probably
let me
shoots a
know.
little bit more
Should I
often than
take
he
off the
should.
commentary? I like to
At
keep
that
it on.
size, you
I know
want
it's
a
kind of
guard
weird to
who's
make my
gonna
own
get your
commentary
team
over it,
into an offense.
but sometimes
Here
I
is
feel like
Collison.
it's kind of weird without it.
Thaddeus
So leave your
Young
comment.
picking out
Should
that
I keep it
last
on or
basket.
should I take it off or should I lower it more? Should I
Collison
higher it?
kicks
I
to
don't know.
Perkins.
What do you guys want? Leave
6
your
to
comment.
shoot. The pass to Carmelo.
Okay, Carmelo couldn't get that.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
When he's wide open like that, he'll
right.
rarely miss those.
Matthews into the lane.
They're definitely covering
to
Matthews
Durant.
a lot more than he needs to be.
Passes to Young.
All right, let's see if we can get this jump shot. Nice.
And
Thaddeus
there are the
Young.
Magic with another bucket.
Definitely a great draft. I think that was a great pickup.
Collison with it.
We got
11
Kevin Durant for
points
3
him in that
years, a
last
lot of people
game
for
against
2, and then a
Indiana.
lot of
Boy, it was a
our
wreck
worst
of a
people
season
for
the
1.
Magic
So we're
last
gonna have some
year.
interesting
Started
drafts
off
next year, but
decently,
we're
then
gonna have
it
to go
went
through 82
downhill
episodes or
fast.
so
The
of this
10-game
before we can
losing
even think
streak
about that.
Followed shortly again with a 12-game
Nice
losing
defense,
streak.
nice defense.
Surprisingly, they
All right,
did
DeAndre
play
Jordan,
well against
nice
the
defense
West,
still.
though.
And that one's good.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there.
Rudy Gay really
They
hasn't
just are not
been,
getting it done on the board.
Oh, Kevin
Yeah, they
Durant.
have to do a much better job
Oh.
of going. Oh, ridiculous.
Carmelo tried to get that
Tore it
steal,
down
but
that time.
look at that. How do you do that? How
With
do you
that
do something
reverse
like that?
jam,
That's
the
just like,
fans got a little
I
extra
believe that
show
too. That's
there.
possible in
That
real
one
life, but
definitely had something,
not
you're
for
right,
anybody I
extra on
know.
it.
That's
That
just
was one of
you
those
dunk.
3 or 4
How do you put your
plays that
arms
see
around the
every
rim
night
and do
in
that?
an NBA game
And I
that
believe
just
Kevin Durant could do that. His
leaves
arms
you
are just
in
so
awe.
long. That's just crazy.
Back to Anthony.
All right,
Shoots from the baseline.
Carmelo's not having a good game. That was wide open.
The kick out to Collison.
All right, Weston Matthews, gotta guard your person. Darren
First
Carlson.
quarter of play.
All right,
We're
nice
about 3
defense,
minutes
Young
in,
Jordan.
And Davis
Thaddeus
can't get
Young
it to
took it
go.
up.
Now, he was right
Kevin
there,
Durant.
but the defensive pressure
Oh, yeah,
forced
take it
that
inside now.
miss.
Well contested.
Back
that
out,
really
Thaddeus
made
Young.
it a tough shot.
Unguarded.
Young
All
from
right,
outside.
you couldn't get that.
And the rebound goes
I'm
to
not mad about
Collison.
that.
For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to Indiana.
Their offense really sputtered in that game.
Okay.
They went through stretches where points became very hard to come by.
And Steve, you know, their play wasn't
Daddy's
terrible.
young.
It wasn't too bad, but this
Oh,
game still
wow.
making shots, and the shot
There's just
making
no way stopping that. It's a
wasn't
foul or it's a
He's
basket.
very savvy in traffic.
a bad
when
miss.
he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny
And also,
way of
hold
shielding
on, I gotta
himself
take
from
this free throw.
contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I also think he might
Anyways,
have
let me
played a little
know,
football,
should I
Steve,
do
because
every
he's
single
excellent
game
at
and record
intercepting
every game, or
passes.
should I just kind of skip
that seems
a
to be his
few?
calling card defensively. Pelicans ended up being the name that New
But,
Orleans
just-
chose when it was all over. And I like the new look uniforms, but they had some other options as
But,
well
just
that
let me know.
sounded pretty good to me.
They're
How
up,
about
okay.
the brass? Because
Just
it
like,
gives
yeah, just give me
nod
some
to the music that New Orleans
ideas
has
of what you want.
popularized. You know, they've
And,
scored several times
Devontae West
already here in the
comes
first
in for
quarter
Rudy Gay.
down low. I like
I agree
that.
Rudy Gay
Yeah,
wasn't
me
doing
too, Clark.
anything,
I think
but
anytime
I
you have
really
success
think that
pounding the ball
I kind
inside,
of want
you
him in
gotta
because
continue
I really
to
want
go to
him
the well.
And
to
first
get
time out
something
of the
down.
game called for
'cause
New Orleans.
I want to trade
Well,
him,
definitely a nice
but I picked him up
name.
for a
Other
reason.
options were the Swamp
So,
Dogs, the Bull
I'll
Sharks.
keep him. Thaddeus Young
the
definitely
Mosquitoes.
is going to be a tough
Steve,
person
all
to
in
handle
all,
in the
you have to
offseason
think they
because
went,
I
the
want
right
to keep
way
him,
with
but
the
there's got to be
Pelicans.
some
I don't know.
options.
My personal
Might,
favorite was
find
the
something better,
Rougarou.
but it's going to be hard because Thaddeus Young's potential
I don't even know
is
what
definitely
that
up,
means, but that
and
was
it'll help
in
us
the mix.
win finals and
Would have puzzled
championships.
a lot of other people around
And,
the country besides me, but better than mosquitoes, that's for sure. Pelicans was probably the right way to go.
They're talking about the Pelicans
He kicks it to
and how
Perkins.
one of the
That
names they had was
ball's
the
great assist by
Mosquitoes.
Darren
And
Collison.
now that I think about it,
Well,
I'd
Clark,
rather
we've
have
seen the
Pelicans than
league change
Mosquitoes. I mean,
hands
would
quite
you
a
rather
bit
have
in
the
this one.
New
Yeah, we
Orleans
sure have.
Mosquitoes?
I
It
mean,
just
it's been a bit of a
doesn't
windshield wiper
have the
game.
certain
I mean,
tone to
back
it.
and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no
Getting some
one
good
in
jump
clear
shots
control
going.
yet.
We haven't
I think
had a
both
lot
teams
of
feel like they
dunks
can win. They both
or
have
threes. We had a
confidence.
good reverse,
So
and Thaddeus
we'll
Young
see
kind of
which
had a
team
dunk.
can
Oh, here we go.
ride the momentum and take control of this game.
This is going to be a dunk anyway.
And now
Oh,
the fast break. Matthews with
DeAndre
the ball.
Jordan definitely would have dunked that.
Durant, the pass
Let's see if
to
Rudy
Gay.
can get this against the #1 3-pointer guy in the league.
Gay right side. From the arc.
Oh, here we go, Rudy
Hits it to
Gay.
go. Gay's
Ray
got
Allen's
himself
just
going
crazy at
there. His
threes.
first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, but
You
New
know, he'll make you
Orleans
scratch your head and
Mosquitoes.
throw your hands up as a defender. I mean,
All
you
right,
just
that was my
don't
fault.
know how to play him.
I thought he should take that. I should have just
Beautiful
guarded him with
feed
Wesley
off
Matthews,
the
but
bounce to his teammate
All right,
there.
I like this
Nicely
lineup.
done.
Orlando
I think it's pretty
leading.
good.
And
Even though we're
going
not
against
rated
New
good.
Orleans, their first meeting of
Oh,
the year.
nice.
Yeah, they
KD
faced each
just
other
taking
twice
inside.
last season,
You don't always
and
need that dunk.
they
You need that
split
finger
those
roll.
two games in what really
pretty
wasn't
good
a
first
season
quarter.
to remember for
Without
either
the 3
team.
boosted, it makes
For
things
New
more
Orleans,
interesting.
they've gotten
I really like
6-11
to play
shots to go down
association
so
with this
far.
team.
Pretty nice shooting.
And,
Collison with a screen on Durant. Here's Anthony.
Even though I think this team is boosted, that's horrible
And he
defense
banks
on my
in the
part.
layup.
But even though this team,
Anthony's got his
I
second
think in
basket
my
of the
part
night.
is
The
boosted
guys
and
that
has a lot of good
continue to
players.
put a
It's
lot
not
of
rated very
pressure
well,
on the
so I
interior
don't understand
defenders
why.
with the way they
But,
work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of
Oh,
the
nice.
first
Wesley
half.
Matthews
Ball
hitting that three.
piling up points in the paint.
Everybody's just
Boy,
contributing.
this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides.
There's not going to be a way to make that. That was pretty good defense, even though it took it a half court.
The scoring
All right, I like that
fast and
lineup.
furious as we end
I
the
think we're going
first
to keep
quarter.
it. I do take the
Magic
stamina
lead.
down. Leave a comment if you want me to
The
keep it
NBA
on.
season gains
But I really
momentum.
think
The
that
Phoenix
it's just something that's not needed, and it kind of takes off a fun value.
And now the
So,
second quarter just getting set to
All right, I
start.
think we have the same lineup. Or
In a
did
moment here to take a
No,
look
who
at the
came in?
scoring breakdown for
Austin Rivers, I
Orlando.
think, came
You
in
gotta
for
like the
Rudy Gay. Right?
consistency
Okay,
they're
Rudy Gay hit a
showing with that
3,
mid-range
and
shot.
he hasn't done much, but I haven't
The
really
other thing
been
they've
using
had
him, so I
going
kind of
for
want to
them
get him back
tonight
in
is their
soon.
passing. I
So
mean,
we're going to get
doing a nice
the
job.
substitution. Because I don't want to just call timeouts all the time. Oh, it's standing green. Okay, I thought it was... Do we even have... Yeah, we do have Austin over. Okay, well, Rudy Gay is definitely worthy to stay in. DeAndre Jordan, I think he's an underrated center in the league. I don't know, just something about it. I want to see... Okay, we have KD for 3 years. And we have Wesley Matthews, Rudy Gay, Thaddeus Young, DeAndre Jordan for another 2 years. And then get Danny Green for 2. And then the rest, we got... Ugh, God, I'm going to have to just release him. Just get rid of Zaza Pachulia. Don't even need him. But, yeah, so we got... Oh.
Plenty of their points early
I don't even
on coming
remember
off assists.
Ray
Durant
Allen
is out
just shooting
there
that
with
3.
Young. Then it's Green.
All right.
Then there's
Ray
DeAndre
Allen
Jordan.
didn't make
And
it,
it's
but then here comes
Matthews in at the
Carmelo
point.
just deciding
That's
to...
who's out there
Okay.
for Orlando.
All right.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And
I feel like
keeping us
Wesley Matthews
updated from the
hasn't been
sideline,
getting
let's
some
swing it
outlets.
over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Andrea Bargnani,
come on,
the
that
number
was-
1 overall
I hate
pick
missing
back in
excellent releases. I know you're not gonna make
2006,
everything, but that was
he
just-
hasn't been a
I
star
know.
caliber player in the NBA. Injuries have have played a role,
I just wanna
certainly,
make sure he doesn't hit
but
that
his
three.
defense and rebounding have been the biggest problems. A former coach of his with the Raptors
All right, Daddy's
said
young
it
against
just
Carmelo.
didn't seem like he had enough passion for the
blocking
game,
foul.
that it wasn't
I guess
important enough
walking.
to him. Some
All
pretty
right.
harsh words, but guys, sometimes for 7
Yeah, but I feel like
the game
I haven't
finds
really
them.
been using
And defense
Wesley
and rebounding,
Matthews to get some
certainly
outlets
not
and
the
assists
glamorous
as much
parts
as I
of this
could.
game. Kevin, we'll see if he
So
ever
that's
realizes
something
his
to think
potential.
about.
And
I really
hope
just
for the
take it up
best.
with everybody. I don't really have a
Backdoors.
lot of passes going on.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Daniel Green.
Daniel. I like how they say Daniel,
Back to
even though
Perkins.
it's Danny. Oh, it was horrible. Yeah, I'm a little trigger happy with that
Soft
block,
touch off the
but
glass. Perkins got 6
we had a
points.
5-point lead. We let it go.
Second
Okay.
quarter, and we're just over
All
a
right.
minute in.
You know, there was a lot of talk about the Magic not getting
That was
equal
my fault.
value when they traded Dwight
At
Howard
the
to
same
the
time, I'm not
Lakers
sure what
before
Rudy Gay
last
was doing out of
season,
bounds.
but
Okay.
you
Okay,
take a
Rudy
look
Gay.
at how
We'll give
both
you some
teams
chances.
started, the
I know you're
Lakers
better
and
than
the
this.
Magic, and
I
for
use
a
you
time
wrong.
there, the Magic had a better record
Part of
early
this
in
is
the
just
season
me
than the
using
Lakers.
you.
So
I'm using you.
I think it
Not
worked
real
out
life
okay for
talent.
the Magic.
Collison kicks to
All right.
Allen.
Ray Allen's kind of like a Steve Novak. He doesn't
Anthony
do
up
too much
on
except
top.
shoot threes, so that's the only reason he's on the team. All right, great move, but not good enough. Okay, come on.
Here's
Their
Perkins.
defense is good.
And he misses the go-ahead
Rebounding needs to
basket.
get a little bit better.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to
okay.
that kind of defensive
That was
pressure.
kind of uncalled for
can't
me
get it
to
to
shoot
go.
that fadeaway thing,
Well,
but
as far as jump
all right.
shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not
nice
sure how that
hustle.
didn't go down.
Okay,
Well, Clark, like you said, hard to believe,
Jordan.
but it's true. The Magic did have a
should've got
better
that.
record
That was
than
not
the
my
Lakers
fault
for
because
the
I
early
couldn't
part
control
of the
if
season.
he caught it or not.
But that was
Okay,
mostly
here comes
due
Jordan
to
Hill.
a surprise down year from the Lakers,
Rounds on the
Steve,
team, okay.
and a hot start for Orlando.
And remember, the Magic did get that big win at Staples against L.A. That was kind of
All right.
a revenge
Now
for
we're
the
down.
D. Howard trade. But
Gotta
as
get this
time
back up.
wore on, you know, the Magic's lack of talent showed, and they really struggled the rest of the season.
And here's Matthews
All right,
from the arc.
Wesley Matthews.
That's good. Matthews has got 8 points.
Those
Just
are
'cause he
starting
doesn't
to
get
add
assists,
up.
I guess
Of
we can
their
use him to get
last
some
5
points.
baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great
That was great
offense,
defense.
Clark. The defense
Jordan,
is
good job.
really lacking. Not
All right,
enough
KD, take it
energy
up.
on their closeouts.
Durant with it. Now
Okay,
Jack
I forgot.
defending.
I thought that was
Here's
Thaddeus Young.
Jordan. Cannot hit.
There's
And
just
New
no
Orleans
way
will come the
DeAndre
other
Jordan
way.
can do
This
that.
game has
This is
been very
not even a
close
way.
in a
I
lot
don't
of
understand why
areas,
real life
but
he can't do
rebounding
that.
is one
Oh, nice,
thing
nice,
that they've been
KD.
able to dominate.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they
the strongest
chased
players
down
in the
that
whole world in the
pumpkin
league,
often.
the centers. So I don't understand why they
And here's Gay outside.
can't at
And
least
Evan
get it
Turner
there,
pulls
like
it down.
airballing it and
Well,
hitting
an
the
interesting
rim. I guess hitting the
revelation
rim makes sense,
regarding
but
Rudy
just,
Gay came out
doesn't
recently.
seem like
I mean,
I don't know.
he's
It just
had
seems
vision
weird.
issues for years
right.
and refused to wear corrective lenses, contacts, or goggles.
No, Wesley
That might
Matthews, don't
explain
argue.
why a
That was
player
obviously
with
out on
such a
us.
great looking stroke
Okay,
would
Wesley
struggle with
Matthews
his
comes
shooting
out for Dante
percentages
West.
from outside.
Delonte West's
Yeah,
checked
I'm sorry,
in for
but Wesley
Orlando.
Matthews, just because he has a couple
Now
turnovers and
timeout
stuff,
called by New Orleans.
most of the turnovers are
And
my
Clark, you
fault.
talked about Rudy
And that one
Gay
turnover to
trying to wear
Rudy Gay was just
contact
kind of like,
lenses.
I don't know how to think about that.
Steve, that doesn't seem to make any sense to me.
Well, there's got to be a good reason for it, and I haven't talked to Rudy about it. But look, I mean, every player has to be comfortable
All right.
out on the floor. You either, wear goggles
KD
or
and
wear
Thaddeus Young.
contacts, or don't wear
Here comes
anything at
Carmelo
all.
just
I mean,
shooting it over
whatever
both of
is
them.
comfortable, that's the most
Okay.
important thing.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Matthews. And here's
Thaddeus Young hitting
from the
three.
arc. Count the bucket.
Thaddeus Young is
Young's got
contributing
10
so
points.
much. 1 for
He
3,
had to wait for a
but
while, all the way until now.
it's okay.
But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
He's not exactly known for threes, so we got to think about that. Oh, here comes
And
Ray
Jack,
Allen.
here we go.
That was where
One
he
for
won the
three.
playoffs. Pretty much
with the
he won the
rebound.
finals with that shot.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts
All
on
right.
those wide-open opportunities.
Yeah, okay.
And it's
Gonna get it.
Durant missing.
Got a good look, though. I
goes
thought
Rudy
that
Gay
was
with the
going to go
steal.
down.
Well, the D may have done
Could have alley-ooped it,
just
but I just wanted
enough
to play it
there,
safe.
Clark, to bother
Make
him
sure
and
that was
throw that
good.
shot off.
Because that was a perfect
Late
steal. It was just wide
reaction
open.
from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Back to Anthony. Outside.
Whoa,
Turner.
I wasn't even using Thaddeus Young. He just went up for like
Pass
a
to
block.
Jack.
Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, those
And the
shooting fell
bucket
there.
counts.
In the
He's
end
on his
one.
way to the
Okay,
free
whatever.
throw line. Try to make it
I
a
feel like
three-point play.
I pressed Y and there was no.
Beautiful
I can't do
finger
anything
roll
about
to
it, but I
cap
don't think
head
that was shooting
drive
foul.
off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And he's got
All
his
right, we're
first
gonna keep
chance at
this
the
lineup.
line here.
Still
Pretty
think
good
it's a good lineup.
performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
All right, we're gonna give
And
lead.
guys, the numbers
Wesley
don't
Matthews
lie.
to get
I
some
mean, he was
outlets.
such a reliable
Jordan Hill
presence
against
at the
Thaddeus
free
Young. Are
throw
you kidding
line
me?
all throughout
Okay,
last
she got that
season.
and one, but it's fine.
Well, this season, a new mascot, new team colors, and a brand new state-of-the-art 50,000 square foot practice
All right.
facility for the Pelicans. It's not just just a new paint job, folks. This is a
I
franchise
don't know.
doing some
This
exciting
free
stuff.
throw is pretty
Marshawn
normal,
Brooks
but
is
I
checked in
don't
for the
know. I
Pelicans.
can't find the
Clark,
excellent
you
release, but I
mentioned
still
the
got
new
them.
colors for the
So that's good. We got
Pelicans.
both free throws
no
there.
longer the purple, teal, and gold of the Hornets, but blue, gold, and red from the city flag of New Orleans. Steve looks pretty good.
Okay,
It does look
pretty
good.
gay.
And remember the other
Melo shoots
connections.
three and
blue
misses
is
it.
featured
Once
on the
Matthews gets
Louisiana
rebounds,
State flag, gold,
points.
Mardi Gras color, of course. You know, and then you think about the connection to the
that was
plumage
a
of the
dumb
brown
shot.
pelican, which I've
4
studied
assists,
for
so he's getting
years.
some assists.
And then, of course,
I don't like how they
red,
count the
the
turnovers.
red
Like, yeah, yeah,
represents-
well, I
have
can't say
no
that.
idea what
Turnovers on your
represents,
stats.
Kevin.
No one Miro.
Still missed it.
And it's Orlando with
All
the
right,
rebound.
Thaddeus Young coming up.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Back to Durant. The
Pretty
feed
gay.
to Gay. Lets it go from deep.
Wait, what?
Here's Jordan. Outside
Wait, what?
for Durant.
What's happening? Okay.
Bounces high
Okay,
off the
you guys
rim.
know what just happened.
and
I
drops.
thought DeAndre Jordan just
Now it's
dunked
a
it. He
7-point
didn't.
Magic
He got some
lead.
kind of weird point guard pass that the centers don't do. And then somehow Kevin Durant got a
Jack
very
gets a
late
screen from
shot,
Hill.
which is weird. Because Kevin Durant never does that. And then he made it somehow. It
And
was
Jack
like, okay,
kicks to Anthony.
pretty interesting.
Back to Jack.
Come on, this is bull.
And 2 free
Jared
throws
Jack's like
coming
a
up as he misses that one.
Kyle
Drawing
Lowry
the whistle and
sometimes.
A
I
lot
mean,
of
you can't-
contact there. The
You're not
Pelicans
getting
have
fouled. The
made
refs are just
3
like, every
free
time there's
throws so
contact,
far.
you're calling a
Haven't
foul.
missed any.
Well, pretty good numbers for this
All right,
club
let's try
a
to get
year
this
ago, Kevin.
buzzer beater to go in a half.
78% as a team from the free throw line.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success
Yeah.
last season, free throw
Pushing
shooting.
it.
And Matthews
That
gets
fade
it to
away
go.
over somebody.
And so
All
we
right,
wrap
up by
up
8
the
in
first
halftime.
half.
Let's get a hold off
Magic
this lead.
out in
Now, presented by
Now,
Sprint.
presented by Sprint. Thaddeus
It's a
Young, 12
lively
points, 1
Friday
rebound.
evening here at 2K Sports.
Wesley Matthews
Hopefully
hasn't missed
you're
a
having
shot. He has
great
4
time
assists.
watching a little basketball tonight.
So,
Orlando
contributing.
on top
Rudy
against
Gay.
New Orleans.
he hasn't done
The Cleveland
bad exactly.
Cavaliers ahead
Just hasn't
against
really
the
found
Sprint halftime report presented by
ways
Sprint.
to use him, or whatever you want to say. Hopefully we can keep this lineup. Is it going to change?
And we welcome you
I
back
think it's the
to
same.
more NBA action.
Yeah, it's the same.
Players looking
I-
hydrated and plenty of
That's good.
Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
This
It's been a
lineup's working
clinic
pretty
from
well.
Thaddeus Young.
Well, he created
As long
a
as Rudy
lot
Gay's
of
not doing really
opportunities for
bad,
himself in the first
I'm
couple of
fine if he
quarters.
doesn't
And
score all the time.
Tell you
It's
what,
just-
he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
all right,
You know,
Carmelo and
points
Thaddeus
per
Young.
shot attempted is really one
I'd
of
rather
the
have-
undervalued stats
I'd rather
in the
have
game.
KD on him, but
It's a real
we'll deal with
measurement
that
of efficient
matchup.
scoring.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up
All right,
and
set
on the
that pick for
floor
me.
to start the third.
Out to
So
Wesley
for New
Matthews.
Orleans right
Thaddeus Young
now,
for 3.
Collison is out there with Allen.
Yeah, you know,
Then
switching
it's
that.
Davis.
Thaddeus
Then
Young.
it's Anthony. And
I'm
it's
so
Perkins
glad with
at
that
the
draft.
5 spot.
Wasn't really a
That's
draft.
2
I like to
bombs
call it
in
a
a
draft
row
because it was a
from
fantasy
long
draft.
Yeah,
So we'll call it a
shoddy
draft.
defense there.
That draft
Far
pick, though.
too slow to react
Thaddeus
on
Young.
the closeouts.
Well, his heart might be in Oklahoma City now, but growing up,
Right.
Kevin Durant said he wanted to be, of all things, a Raptor. That's right, he was a Raptor fan.
KD wanted to be a
lot of it, he
Raptor.
said,
I don't
was
know if I
just
want
wanting
KD
to
to be a
part of
Raptor. I think I
something
like him on OKC.
And
Thaddeus Young for
Matthews
3
gets
again.
to Young. Trying
Okay.
his luck deep. Kept alive Orlando. Gay
Here we
dishes
go.
to Jordan.
Rudy Gay getting an
That's
assist.
good.
DeAndre Jordan getting a
Just
nice
can't
layup.
afford to let somebody get
That beautiful
good
pass.
position in the paint.
Well, it's more than
rebounding
trouble
is
when he
doing
does catch it
pretty
down
well this
there,
game.
Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
And going back to Durant, I'm sure
Okay,
the
we stole it. Thaddeus Young
Raptors
with the steal.
would have loved to have had him. I got to be honest, I did not know he
Oh,
grew up a
okay.
Raptors fan.
I was about to
had
get the
no idea.
alley
I'm
to Rudy
guessing
Gay. I
maybe
pressed the
he
wrong
fell in
button.
love
It's,
with Vince
oh,
Carter at the dunk
come on,
contest.
KD. That
Maybe that was
pass.
it, yeah.
But the button,
Out of
you press
bounds, New
LT then
Orleans will
X,
take
and I'm used to A
And here we
and
can check out the
X.
story on Rudy Gay. Solid numbers last season.
from,
16th in scoring.
NBA2K14.
And he was also among the league
I was
leaders in
playing a little bit
steals,
earlier, so.
finishing in the top 20 in that
Could have got a
category.
nice. Oh,
And
Thaddeus
you know,
Young has
Steve, as
2
you said,
fouls.
he showed
Oh,
tremendous scoring ability
Yeah, so
last season. I mean, he
look
really
at the alley
deserved
right
this
there.
spot as
That
a
was gonna be
top
pretty
20
good.
scorer in
And then
points
KD,
per game.
even though, I don't know, that was kind of
And
weird.
while we have a chance,
pass.
let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season.
KD was
Kevin
the best
Durant,
free
number
throw
1.
shooter.
And, of course, Ray Allen.
They were
KD.
both so consistent all last
Interesting.
season. Just seemed to be on a roll.
This is
the
Orlando,
entire
but that's
year.
just because he's
Very
in Orlando
consistent.
now. But last season was actually real life last season. 'Cause
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's
right.
Anthony.
Wesley Matthews could have got up and done something,
feather
but
touch on
he
the
would probably get a
finger
foul,
roll.
so that's
Beautiful.
okay. That's okay.
Anthony's got 11 points.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop,
Take
guys.
inside.
If you're in the
Nice
Western
job.
Conference and don't want to
Nobody's
finish
getting
near the
N1s, but-
bottom, you've got to be able to rack up some wins against the East. And New
It's fine.
Orleans, with a young team that's trying to find itself, just didn't have a good record against the Eastern
All
Conference.
right, he's a pretty good free throw, so I'll remember to take him inside more. But shooting guards and point guards
East
inside,
last season,
they can definitely get a lot of
They're just
layups,
12
but
and 18,
when there's big
and
men
that
guarding
was the
them, then they're
second
definitely
worst
going to get
mark
blocked
for anyone
or just
out west.
they can get fouled
Well, you
and
could
they won't
see
get
they
called,
were
so it's kind of
timid
hard to
at
decide.
times. They were unsure of
So.
themselves. They just didn't have enough talent, enough belief in themselves, and it showed.
Okay, you
Anytime
gotta get
they
that
went on
block.
the road,
Nothing really could
west
do.
or east, it
Judge
felt
Jordan
like
got
they
back
were
in
some
time,
trouble.
but
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
pretty
Well,
gay.
that's 4 straight buckets
There you
now
go.
at the rim.
Nice move. He stepped
That was a
back
pretty
and
nice
cashed
move.
it
I
up.
agree.
9 points for Rudy
All right.
Gay.
These jump
It
shots,
was almost
definitely
like
liking
he
them.
was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Collison kicks to
Yeah, I
Davis.
thought it was Anthony Davis for a second. No, I don't know what Davis this is, honestly. It's a lot of Davises.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Honestly,
Collison
thought
the pass to
Darren
Allen.
Gallson was going to shoot that.
Just 5 on the clock. New
Oh,
Orleans
wow.
needs to get off
That
a
was
shot.
beautiful.
And the
I didn't
basket
even
by
realize that was
Collison.
going to happen.
And
Hey,
that's
who's calling the
10
timeouts?
straight
'Cause I'm not
points
calling them.
in the
I'm
paint.
calling my coach on my
Defensively,
team.
the wind
I hate
has just
that.
been
I
knocked
feel
out of
like
their
I
sails.
could
Need
make
to
it so it's
get
not automatic
more
timeouts,
bodies
but I don't really feel
committed
like changing
down
that
low.
setting right now. So let's just keep going.
Here is Matthews. He's got 13. Gay outside.
Ray Allen's having none of it.
Back to Matthews.
Aye.
Fires the 3. Gets it to go.
Rudy Gay is definitely getting
Matthews has got 16
some
points.
great passes.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at
Yeah, I should have
all
pumped fake Ray
times
Allen, but
because,
Ray Allen
you
was
know,
just like, nope.
even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well
I have a feeling
without
that
it.
even
He's
if I shot that, I
constantly
don't
a
know if he
threat
would've
to
guarded
catch
me.
and shoot.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Carmelo's not even
Yeah.
afraid to go against,
Foul call that time
Ken
on the
Jordan
way up.
and
That'll give him
KD.
2 chances at the free throw line here.
but KD's got
And
2
when
fouls.
Melo
I'm
attacks
not
off
worried
the
about
dribble,
that.
I think that's
about
when he's
the fourth
really at his
quarter.
best. He's got
got a good
excellent
lead right
ball
now.
handling skills and footwork for a player of his size.
That was a great.
And
That
whether
was a
putting
great
the ball in
rebound.
his hands in the pick and rolls or just isoing him in that pinch
Okay.
post area.
You see
he
that?
is very
I
tough to
alley-ooped it to
defend
Rudy Gay,
when he gets
and
ahead
then
of
they
steam
decided
going.
to.
On its way from Young
That was
for
a great
2.
rebound again. But they
Tries
decided
again,
to push him so Rudy
and
Gay
it's
couldn't go
laid
up. I don't know if
in
you saw
by
that. And then Rudy Gay got the
Gay's got
points
11
again.
points.
So
If you battle for the offensive
7
rebound
points,
and come
50%
up
field
with
goal.
it, you're
Not that
guaranteed
great,
a high-quality
but I haven't
shot
shot with him a
on the
lot.
follow, just like he
and,
got there.
He definitely has been getting a lot of great assists.
He dishes it to
Get
Davis.
out of here. Stuff.
Blocked.
I saw that coming from a mile away. All right. I have an idea right here.
We've
Pump fake
got
Carmelo.
1:13
Didn't
left
work
here
out.
in the third quarter. And Matthews kicks to Jordan.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Plays out.
That hustle from
It's
Ray
stolen
Allen,
by
even though he's like
Allen.
old.
And a fast break now for the
Oh, Wesley
Pelicans.
Matthews with the
Davis
block.
got the ball.
No shooting
Out
foul.
of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Posterizing their team right
Well,
now.
let's take a
That
look
was
at where
great.
New Orleans
That
ended
was
up
great.
rank-wise in the league last
I like
year,
that.
Kevin. 8th in
Oh,
free
it's
throw
our ball.
shooting, 11th
Yeah,
in blocks.
get out of here, Carmelo.
And
That's
they were
a,
in the top half
that's a
of the
questionable
league
call,
shooting the
but I
ball
think
from deep.
we'll take that.
Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
All
And
right,
this is
Wesley
a
Matthews
good
definitely doing it
shooting
with 3.
team, Clark. It really shows in their free throw percentage. You mentioned they were in the
Okay,
top
Wesley
10
Matthews
in
can't turn it
terms
over
of
again.
free throw percentage as a team last year. And I think
Okay, that was a
it's
nice
important
3.
for this
Getting
club
up by
to
16.
really
Daddy's
attack
son definitely taking it.
offensively. When they do get
18
to
points,
the
2
line,
rebounds. Thought he would have
they
more
tend to
rebounds,
knock
but
down their
it's
free
fine.
throws.
I definitely,
and
I
those
love
easy
stats.
points go
Okay,
a long way.
I'll be honest. Points is cool. I like points, but I love stats. Like all the rebounding and
Collison
all the
dishes to
assists. I just
Perkins.
love it. And that was pretty bad rebounding.
Here's Davis.
But we're having some good defense right now.
Somehow ignores the tight
We're going
D
into the
and
fourth
gets
quarter
the
with
layup.
up by a lot.
Davis has got 6.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
All right, it's
Some
about to be
real
push out.
shortcomings
Push me
from
out.
this defense. I mean,
The
they've
thing
given
that they
up
don't have in
5
NBA
straight
2K13
looks
is
in the
a
paint.
blocking foul if
Gay,
you push someone out of
defended by
bounds.
Allen.
I like
Gay
that.
passes to Durant
All right.
from 15 feet away.
Okay. I thought you'd get that shot right there.
And the rebound goes to Collison.
Nothing
No
really happening.
breathing room
I couldn't
at all
find
to
any
take
good
that shot.
good places to get outlets.
He feeds it to Carmelo.
That was
Anthony
pretty
right
bad defense by
side.
me.
And it's Davis with the jam.
All right, he's gonna hit a buzz beater.
Well, as far as the
Wesley
defense
Matthews gonna hit
goes,
another one.
Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how
Switch.
much
Daddy's
they've
young.
done to pump those
Had to give it to
players
him.
up.
Oh, yeah.
He switches
Yeah,
to
I
another
agree,
3.
guys. I
Wesley
sense
Matthews
a
gets
little
another
bit of a
assist.
momentum
They
shift
go
here.
into the fourth
Well-
quarter. Up by a lot. This time it's not a blowout.
Coming
Stats
up
are pretty
Monday, November
pretty fair.
4th, the Boston
Marcus Aldridge
Celtics.
is apparently on the Celtics, and that's weird.
And thanks again for joining joining us. Let's see what
right.
happens here in the fourth.
Timeout. I'm
And guys,
keeping
what do
that
you think
lineup.
about
I
the
know
offensive
I
approach
turned
we've
off
seen
all the
so
injuries.
far for the Magic?
If you guys want it on,
long-range
tell me,
shots
but
look
I
like
just, I don't know,
layups
something
out
about
there, guys.
injuries just
Another
doesn't
thing
really.
they've done tonight well is
doesn't
share
work
the
out for
ball.
me.
So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
All right.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
When the Magic made the big
So
trade
Rudy
they
Gay's
did
still
to send an
kind
unhappy
of
Dwight Howard away, everybody
on thin
thought
ice.
they'd be the doormat of
He's
the league.
still
and
I'm still questioning him
wasn't
about a
quite
trade.
the
If you
case.
guys
They were
want
able to
if
sneak
you guys
up
have any
on some
ideas of who I should
teams
trade him
early
for,
and had enough
leave your
talent to
comments.
battle others late.
And
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
oh, stole it.
Well, over that break, I listened in
Well,
on what head
yeah,
coach
leave your
for the
comments,
Magic
and
was getting
maybe I'll
across in the
consider that
huddle.
because I think
He told
soon
the
enough Rudy Gay
players,
might
"Let's
be
put
have
our
to be
foot on 'em
have to
and
be
keep
traded.
'em down. We've got them
he's definitely not
exactly where we
performing
want
super
them.
well.
I want to see you guys
But,
slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
That's out of bounds
Thank
on
you, Doris. We've got DeAndre
Please,
Jordan.
yeah, it's our ball.
Durant is out
That was
there
a
with
really bad
Young.
pass.
Then there's Rudy
Okay, I
Gay.
know-
And it's Matthews in at the point guard
Oh.
position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And as good as their
that's pretty
season
nice.
appeared
John
early
Jordan just
on,
taking
the
it,
Magic
and
did
he
eventually
didn't really dunk it,
cool
but he got that
off,
nice
and
layup.
teams were able to
I didn't know what I was
overpower
gonna do.
Steve,
That was just
early
take it to the
on,
lane, but
they definitely
I felt like I could have
caught
done something
teams
else.
off
But
guard, I
that
thought,
worked out. So
and we're playing well above
we'll just
themselves.
keep
I
it.
agree, Kevin. They executed really well.
Up by
They would
17. I
run
think
a
we got this.
follow
I think
and Redick off
we have a
those
pretty good chance at this
screens,
win.
and Vucevic was a surprise, a really good
Didn't really trick
player
me, but
down
I didn't
low.
get
But they've
get there
got
in
to
time.
continue to build this roster in order to compete at the highest level.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
Oh, come
right where
on.
it needed to be.
Can't
Gotta get that
connect from
layup. I
short
thought he was
range.
fouled. I honestly did.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his
Okay, let's
face.
see Rudy Gay can guard him.
Kicks it to Perkins. He's against Jordan. Post up
Nice
shot.
defense and the
that's
rebound.
collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 5 rebounds
inside.
tonight. It's Durant with the
Oh,
drive.
come on! Why can't we get
And
N1s?
he
That was
crossed
like
body contact. Looked like
right
a
there.
blocking foul.
I
and he
think that was a
in the
shooting foul. I honestly
motion.
do.
So he'll head to the free throw line. It goes on Ed Davis.
Boy, the Hornets
matter,
were
I
a very
guess.
young team last season, had several draft picks that saw meaningful time and were even in the rotation. And this
Yeah,
team
but,
was NBA young, and
can't
that
get
often
any
means you're
N1s. I
going to
think we have
struggle
like
on the road.
3 chances for
Evan
N1s,
Turner,
and
he's
like they
checked
all
in
just
for the
bounce out.
Pelicans. And for the Pelicans,
Yeah, I think we got this. I think we
teams
got
with
this one.
fewer road wins
I
than
think
them,
there's a pretty good
but not
chance.
many.
3 minutes, 44 seconds,
Only
but
11 road wins for
I
them
don't
as
think
they
I'll
went
allow them
11
to
and
shoot that many
30
threes. If
on
they
the
do, then I'll
season.
just come back
Well,
right
the
back with
trouble
my
with New
threes of my
Orleans
own.
last year was that
I
they really
think
didn't
last
have
game did
any
that. Yes,
aspect
Thaddeus
of
Young
their
got
game that
player
they
of the
could
game.
count on,
I think this game he has a
on
great
the
chance
road.
of
And
getting
if
that.
You can't score
Wesley Matthews
and
also
you
is in
can't
the race for
defend,
that.
It's hard to win at home, much less win it on the road.
Collison kicks
Ooh,
to
ooh.
Perkins. That falls.
That wasn't really that great of
assist
defense
by
exactly.
Darren
That was just kind
Collison.
of like a lucky bounce if that
Perkins
didn't go
got
in.
4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor.
Okay,
for
who's
them
on the corner?
today,
I was just about to
although,
pass. KD was
as
wide
a
open and I
team, they've had
accidentally.
a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
All right, Rudy Gay, you want to take this 3? All right, you take it.
Allen against Gay. Shoots
Nice.
the 3, and that one's good. And the Magic lead by 18.
In that 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5.
Ray
You gotta
Allen.
run those guys off the
Finally,
line.
it's a 3. He's
I
missed a
agree,
couple threes,
the
and I was like,
defense is
oh, it's Ray
practically
Allen. I don't
giving
know.
them those shots, though.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to
Great defense,
overstate
but
all the points they've scored on assists
okay.
today. Beautiful
Here we
to
go.
watch.
Oh, okay, Rudy Gay missing 2 in a row.
Another miss by
Couldn't
Gay.
get him. I thought we got him on that.
Pelicans trailed by 15. Outside Collison.
Okay, we both.
That one goes. Count it.
KD. Okay, well,
Seems
I
like
don't know
they're
who's
on
calling
their heels
timeouts.
every time
We don't need timeouts
defensively
every
because
second of the
the ball
game, so I'm
continues
about
to go
to
into the
change that
post.
setting.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here we
We're in
go.
the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5
inside.
minutes gone. Matthews into
stuffed,
the
I knew
lane.
it.
There's the block. Turner against
Yeah,
Jordan.
Jordan will guard him. That's pretty weird, but we
Outside
got
Davis. The dish to Collison.
that. Get out of here. Oh my God. Stuffed him so bad.
And up the
Rudy
court
Gay
from the
getting the
Magic on
shot.
the break.
Excellent. Missing
On
it.
deep,
Okay, we
Gay.
go. That's a
Another
little bit
miss by
plan.
Gay.
But that was beautiful.
The Pelicans
My
have gotten
word,
4
he
of their
just
6
take
shots
it.
to fall
He
so
took it in
far
midair.
here
It was like a
the fourth.
JaVale McGee
Pretty
block.
Nice efficiency there.
Oh gosh.
And there's Darren Collison
Holy
on the
crap.
assist
Yeah,
by
top 10
Allen.
plays. All right.
And that's now 10 points for Collison.
Thaddeus Young. Take
And
that jump
Matthews
shot.
kicks to Young.
Thaddeus Young getting something.
It's good from about 19
He's just always
feet.
making these shots.
He is
Inside,
setting this
outside.
place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
All right. I
Pelicans
think
trail
I was
by
backcourt, but we'll
13.
give you it.
Collison dishes
Okay.
to Turner.
Tyler Jordan's having a hard time staying in the
A
lane.
finger roll finish at the
Okay, we
bucket.
need to stop giving them so many
You know,
points
of
right
the
now.
last 6 baskets,
Turnovers and
5 have
stuff
come
we're
on
letting
the
them have.
interior. This is major smash mouth.
Oh, no.
basketball,
Oh,
guys.
God.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint.
I thought I passed
Dominate.
it to Thaddeus Young. That was pretty bad.
Over 3.5 minutes through
I
the
would have
final
laughed if he
quarter
made
now.
that. I probably would have just been like, yeah, okay.
Collison, the pass to
I
Perkins.
think even if you do have the stats
That
boosted,
falls. Great assist
I don't think he
by
could make it,
Darren Collison.
honestly.
Collison's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Thaddeus Young
And
open,
Matthews kicks to Young.
swishing in.
Good on the
It
three-point
wasn't
shot.
super open, but here we go.
Young's
2
got
rebounds,
14
26
points now in the
points.
second
Thaddeus
half.
Young just
Absolutely on
Stay on
fire
this team
from
forever.
beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
love to use Thaddeus Young.
Perkins with the screen for Collison.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan with a
And
steal.
stolen by Jordan. And up the court come the Magic on
Aaron,
the
stay
break.
back here and run in the clock a little bit.
Outside Matthews. Young outside.
He's being double teamed.
There's the double team with
When
Allen.
someone's double teamed, there's always
And
someone
here's
open.
Matthews for the
Push
three.
that 3.
There's the bucket.
Yeah, you
Good.
better call that timeout. Team's going to lose.
And the Magic lead by 15.
He's really picked up where he
Alright.
left off in the first.
A platoon swap here for
platoon
New
swap.
Orleans.
Yeah, they just get rid of the players. They're like, yeah, we're done. We lost the game. Let's get some clutch 3s down the line. Thaddeus Young and Wesley Matthews this game. They both deserve player of the game, but I think it's going to go to Thaddeus Young. DeAndre Jordan definitely had some good rebounds and
Young
steals,
picks
and
him
a
up
great
defensively.
block. It was like a JaVale McGee block right there. That was definitely a blocking foul.
And the call will be
my
against
fault.
Thaddeus Young.
But
That's his third foul.
definitely
of
had
the
some
game.
post-rising blocks.
And, you know, these calls
DeAndre
can
Jordan
be
definitely
some
a
of the
big
toughest
man.
in the game for the officials.
Not really a
It all
shooting big man,
happened
but
so
he's definitely
fast, but I really
great.
think
And I
that
think
was the right
Thaddeus Young
call.
makes up
The
for it because
defender was not really set in
power
that
forwards
situation.
are not always great
Hill
at shooting.
dishes
So.
to Bass. Good defensive work there by Young.
All right.
Orlando's gotten 3 of
Glad
their
we guarded
6
Rudy Gay so
three-pointers to
much.
fall here in the 4th. Gay with it, now guarded by Maynard. And
Rudy
Matthews
Gay.
kicks
I
to
mean,
Young.
Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Young
And
getting
again,
it
it's the
again.
Magic from
My
deep.
3 is not even
And a
boosted, but
terrific
Thaddeus Young
run
is
to
just
really
on
put
fire.
This ball game away.
I'm pretty
And
sure he's
now
like
let's see how
29
many
points.
more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
All right, we'll just let them play out and just try to steal it. But I was like, nah, let's just let them play
Here's
this out.
Maynard. He's covered by Matthews. Maynard the pass to
I was
Brooks.
close to blocking foul again.
Feeds it to Maynard. Looking to end the run.
Did you get it?
An opportunity.
No, I didn't get
And
it.
so
Okay.
it's Orlando
Anyways,
taking
see you
this
guys in
one
episode-
by a big margin.
What
Not
episode
much
is
to be
it?
critical of with this win,
4?
Clark.
Not at all. I
Episode
mean, they
4
showed up not just to
of
play,
NBA
they showed up
2K14
to give great
Association
effort
Mode. Leave all your
and to
comments on
win,
what I said
and they did
earlier.
both.
I'll
Thanks
see you
for
guys
tuning
then.
in to
Hopefully
the
you guys
NBA
enjoyed.
on 2K
And
Sports.
yeah, bye bye guys.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Curry.